Season 11, and it starts on Pie started.
It certainly is, Alex. The grand final starts here on Overpass to pick up.
At least Rushley's moving. I can see him.
Hey, Green.
He's concentrating. He can't communicate right now. Right now, I don't blame him, because so are fnatic. Gathering towards toilets, they plan to assault Carrigan's defensive position. He has zero info, and he's going to go from 0 to 100 here. And oh, wow, Golden doesn't get even a chance into the round. Catches a bullet. Carrigan's going to be forced off. His teammates are on the rotate. Cavalry has arrived by the name of Chris J, but he doesn't even get a chance to pull the trigger. Brollan has found his first of this grand final.
It was looking so good there. A lovely shot from Carrigan to open things up, but the overwhelming presence from fnatic has yielded a bomb plant here. 4-on-4. Carrigan down to 1 HP, and Brollan happy to fight this. Up close and personal with the Glock. Flashbang available as well. Very effective. Carrigan surely going down here, but he hits a wonderful shot. Gives him the edge.
Yeah, that's huge. Carrigan winning a duel now with 1 HP. He might even go hunting finally. Crims, make sure Carrigan meets his maker. Kit on frozen, time half gone. They're gonna have to close these gaps, and that's the Kit loose. The bodies are dropping. It's all Crims. A triple kill from him. Rops just doesn't have the time. fnatic will take the pistol round. An A assault. Crims confirms it with the quad, and the Swedes take the first.
Come out here from Mouse, but I just want to preface this game before we get...
They're not a perfect team on it, as Chad pointed out, though. Had a massive defeat against NIP, but did bounce back.
And that was at the hand of the Krieg. They used that as an excuse. NIP masters of the weapon, and the weapon still as viable in this grand final. Last hurrah for the Krieg.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Brollan, a bit of a specialist on this particular map with the Krieg. You'll see him going in first. What in here? 1 minute on the clock, still with smokes. 3 rifles in total, a couple of Galils, good to see that. A lot of teams opting for SMGs these days. I want to see more of the Galil, to be honest with you. And Carrigan, our impact player, looking to find some damage here, does nail the first shot. JW down to 29.
Ooh, that could have been a start for Carrigan. He misses his shots, and Golden just wing clipping him a little bit. How is he really unwilling to take that fight again? Galil v Scout, and Scout wins out. 4v4, another tag from Carrigan. He's contributing to so much. A kill and 2 tags. Can't ask for much more.
Yeah, it should be enough at this point to get a couple of kills. I don't think they win the round with it just by virtue of the smokes available here, but the grenades could do enough.
Another one.
Yeah, so they are very low indeed, but they have no kit here, and now no further utility apart from the flashbang. So I'm not really sure how they get into this. The boost behind APC, nice idea to get a kill towards long. Will it work out for them? It certainly will. Flusher goes down.
Okay, well, that's some kills. Now what's the call? Bomb, 3/4 left on the timer. Brollan gets his duel on Optimus, and it's unoptimal for Frozen. He's flashbang. Chris J gets the trade into the site. 2v2, no smoke for the defuse and no kit. So victory not imminent for Mouse, but damage as you requested, Hank, has been delivered.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fine. They've gathered a Galil. They've still got the Desert Eagle, a 5-7, which can be dropped by Frozen as well. So they get another go at it in the next round here. It will be a fnatic victory, but it costs them 3 players.
And that reminds me, just because we saw B, he'd crippled their CT economy on Inferno yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot to be done. Every kill has a knock-on effect and repercussions, and these ones with the 5-7s, it could be enough to win the fight.
That tells me they're going to do something a little bit more serious than that. That's
I think you're right.
Nades. I think that the way...
Quite heavily on B. Like Overpass T sides, it seems like the leniency has been going in favor of B by a large margin.
It was Astralis that really showed us how powerful a B execution could be, but there's been multiple teams now that's kind of tinkering that execution, making it better and better. It's really difficult to hold off, especially if you use your utility at the start. We're getting to the final few moments of this round. We'll see whether mousesports got anything to say about this. Maybe not. 1 kill found so far by Robs. It's still a 4 versus 3, and that grenade does a boatload of damage. Carrigan and Chris J drowning at this stage with 1 player remaining. He's got the 5-7, maybe good for 1 kill considering he's behind enemy lines as it were, but they're going to take him down momentarily. Good job there on the dink, but doesn't find Brollan.
Just come on in. The Krieg, as you know it at home, has been changed. It has been nerfed. We are still currently playing on the old patch, so you will see Brollan at full force here for 1 final time.
He even took to Twitter. If you're not a Twitter...
Oh, double orbs have come out very early here. First gun round, Carrigan's picked one up.
Yeah, I like that. He is a serviceable AWPer. He can get the job done. He'd have to roll back the years a little bit, but back in the TSM days on Mirage, we are seeing a wallband open things up, though. Flusher straight through the wooden boards there. No helmet.
Just walking in.
Towards Frozen. He is stunned at this point. Carrigan's have to try and pull a kill back. He's got the AWP there in mind, but Golden takes care of that. removed quickly. A 5-on-3 before the round even gets going. A wallbang kill forces a bit of a reaction there from Karrigan. He has to level the playing field out, and he's lost that AWP. Still recoverable here for mousesports, but it's not looking good. Bit of a bonus situation this Galil as well, and flusha is making it work.
Ooh, he had the perfect crosshair placement. Rob's claws one back. Galil penetration minimal. Sounds like a lot of us at the moment. Chris J, however, is potentially dancing with JW. Oh dear.
Yeah, very close here. Tense now. 4 versus 3, and JW is going to catch Chris.
Unless he chair. No, he's going to hold this corner though.
He has tucked in.
He's paranoid, yeah. Paranoid about Long, so much so that he just loses his life to a walk-up from J-Dubs. Now he's got the full sight.
Yep.
The team, however, are outside B. This is going to keep the CTs completely focused elsewhere.
This is beautiful. So then they've killed 2 players towards B. A very convincing fake towards A. You've smoked off CD steps. Molotov bank. You've got a player there who's already found a kill towards A, and they're actually bringing the bomb up as well. No one has any idea on the CT side as to what's happening right now, and we still have Golden coming in for the backstab kills over towards B. He'll come through CT spawn and graffiti eventually, and that's going to be the round. Brolan, lovely shot. We said he's a special to Krieg. It's starting to see it now.
Did Woxic even get a chance to shoot an AWP bullet in that round?
Good point. No one did. Karrigan got his removed too.
They invested a whole lot right there on the mousesports side of things. I think that with the way this is trending, it is only the first 4 rounds, but it continues to go this way for the next 4 or 5 on top of that. Map 1 could be very, very quick, but after that, I expect us to get right underway. Dust2 being map number 2, we should see mousesports back at full force almost instantaneously.
Yeah, after that victory against Astralis yesterday, you'd think they can actually put up a real bat. It is in the bin. Even with the maximum loss bonus, all 5 players going down, yields them $3,400 per player. You can see flush at that opening kill. Beautiful scenes here. JW can't believe his luck. The easiest kill he'll probably find all series, as we'll see them close it out with the Krieg there. So far, this will probably be where mousesports find their first round. There's the Eagles, a scout, a few bits of basic utility, a smoke and an HE grenade, and a faster approach towards B potentially from fnatic here. 3 players towards the side of the map.
When we saw them go up against mousesports on Nuke, oh my god, Karrigan with the opening kills and the aggression. He did it at A within the first few, now he's doing it over towards B.
Yeah, and he had such faith in the flashbang that he took his extra time to ensure it was a scout headshot. You saw his initial spot, didn't take a panic shot, instead waited to steady his aim, counting on the flashbang to keep gold and white screened. And now, here we go. Take no round for granted. We said it, we meant it. Now that AK, which was picked up, I'm pretty sure, will probably be passed off to the healthy Frozen with a Kevlar vest. Perhaps Rob's Karrigan looking to do some more damage, and he does. Inflicts good damage into flusha. A 3 versus 4, highly in favor of mousesports. It didn't start this way, but it very well could end.
Yeah, we said that Deagles were potent. This kill, though, very important. Brolan just about finds it there, and he'll smoke off towards the A side. That means the A side is open, but the bomb is very far away, and there is a player towards connector. Voxic yet to frag could save the day here. Perfect position to shut this one down. 50 seconds on the clock, but they go towards Long. Crimson the bomb here. Boxer will get one. Does he know about Crims, though? Slowing it right down. 3 versus 2. Massive advantage for
He can chill here. He has no reason to leave now. He's got Rops watching his back. He can swing for the plant should they go for it, but they're so far away for even considering it. 30 seconds. Brolan needs another one.
Yeah, right now.
Crims has a smoke. He can plan in that at least, but you're right. Brolan has to search here.
And he is. Oh, he knows. He has got a very good idea of where Woxic's hiding and finds his head. Back turn, though, for the trade. It comes in from Rops's Deeg. 2 versus 1. 15 on the clock. Crims will likely get this plant down. Planting Bankside, though, that could be his death sentence because Frozen, like a...
And fnatic start to shrink.
Yeah, he also did some damage there onto flusha, which came on in for that frag as he tried to round Fountain.
Side. Double orb setup once again, but this time it's Voxic and Chris J. More traditional double orb setup. This is where they want to be. This is their default. This is their full gun round now. And hopefully we'll start seeing them post a few rounds in a row to show us they can be competitive here on Overpass. So, Voxic. Not super aggressive towards short, but looks at that first pick. Players towards connector.
If he wasn't scoped in, he'd have seen the top of J.
He might be right.
Go on, J-Dubs. No, looks like he's got other missions.
No, he's thinking about
other objectives. Here we go.
Here
go on,
we go.
Woxic. Flick, 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 flick.
Oh, they've got him if the...
Oh, they might if they boost. I feel like there's even more of a shot here. They want to boost him for short?
They haven't
Guys, fnatic, what are you
necessarily
up
been
to?
working on this a lot, but
Okay.
let's see what they can do with it. Here we go. Crims now.
Okay.
You cancel that.
Yeah. So this is the grand finals, by the way, as we slowly watch. We watched Mousesports
did yesterday
yeah,
on Dust2 at
say.
long doors. They were trying to gift device kills. The biggest issue, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they've wasted a good 30 seconds there. They have to just limp into B and hope for the best. And there's flashbangs available here. We said a lack of utility, but the flash is perfect. and it will be leading them to a kill. Carrigan's got a couple here. A very underwhelming round for fnatic. They're focusing too much on the boost. Obviously, haven't drive walking towards B. With the flashbang set up, you can see how blind Flusher was, and Carrigan is mowing them down. No problem whatsoever, really.
Yeah, he didn't have to do much there in the end, just punishing the mistake.
The game with the most kills. Well, he currently has the most for his team, 7 to his name. He's also got 2 assists. He's been doing a lot of damage. He's the only player on his team with assists so far. So huge impact from Carrigan within the early stages of this one right here. But fnatic, as they opt to take a little bit of a pistol upgrade.
Maybe that's a place I would go for, considering the way the rounds have gone down the last 2. Either way, though, Desert Eagles, a couple of sets of Kevlar, Crims with a helmet. Not going to help out JW. Does land the dink, but he'll meet Chris J. No helmet for him. Punished for that fact, and the first orb shot fired off. Does lead to a kill. Roland removed as well as the bomb is dropped in the bathrooms. Looks like we're all done here in round number 7.
Yeah, and Golden, he was elephant footing, so now he's going to have 3 CTs peeking him at once with a flashbang. He tucks in. He may very well win the duel on Rops. Crosshair was just a little off and costs him his life. Flusher, no armor. Desert Eagle, perhaps. The bomb could be retrieved, but you'd need a couple of heroic kills, and the Crosshair's just not quite where it needs to be. Another shot to Rops, but that's his double. And another foot.
Chad, you mentioned the Flusher is a bit of a master of AW. Tries a flow of flashes to bait him out, suggests he's towards short, and it might work out here. So close.
He knows he's there. The bullets, the flashes from the muzzle, but JW knows his angles. He knows what he's going to be exposed to. And T-Tors in chat. Rushley.
Poor Rush. He waited for like 30 seconds
so
there.
long. You waited so long. Bless your cotton socks.
Get Bastion in.
Get the sub in. Get the sub in. He's mad as hell.
Well, 5-on-3. fnatic maybe a little bit tilted as well. Their slow approaches here have yielded nothing but opening picks from mousesports as they make their way towards the A side. 30 seconds remain again. Good flashbang comes out from Voxic. It's time to come online here, baiting in his rifle of Robs. Remember, Krieg in hand. Such a good position with the AWP on side as well. It's going to take so much aggro away. Carrigan chiming in with his second kill of the round here, looking fantastic. The in-game leader showing us he can still deliver on the big stage here. And
so one-way traffic right here in terms of opening.
Given to them, forfeit by mousesports, and Chris J's on the flank, but Flusher's been given the role of scavenging away this flank, and it does just go 1 for 1. That works for fnatic. A rifle now, and perhaps a plant. It's on Brawler, and he is going to be punching the digits for a toilet side plant. Golden is cut down to size before he can get too much of an after plant set up, and Rops, he's had enough of this. They get the bomb plant, but that's all they take. 2 kills as well. fnatic fight back.
Not a bad round for fnatic there. Entering with just pistols and 1 smoke, they managed to get a bomb down, a couple of kills. Could have been 1 more there as well. They'll leave with nothing, but they do manage to get the extra money coming forward. You can see an X-ray.
Could come in here, right? You could get up, barrel up that short position. Right. We've seen some good set pieces come on in. You might want to snowball that AWPer because Carrigan, look, he's proficient, but is he able to get it done under pressure?
I feel like a B execution would be the perfect call there. Alex already highlighted it, how powerful they are in today's game, and this is Frozen trying to counteract that, trying to shut down any approach they've got at the start of the round. Now any set piece with 5 players, that's off the menu. They can't do that anymore by virtue of that aggressive play. They've read this so well. Carrigan now holding Monster with the AWP. So whatever execution they had in mind, that's been thwarted. And all 4 players are committed towards B. They found an opening and got themselves back in the round.
Yeah, that's Flusher's impact right there. Yeah. When he shows up, he finds the frags that truly matter. Equalizer and good damage onto Chris J. There is no follow-up, though. He was on a bit of a lone wolf adventure.
He knows what Flush is up to there. Drops the smoke, and he was in front of it. HE just after, and he managed to be taken down, but they're trading blows at this point. 1 minute left, 3-on-3. Having to do it old school. Clawing their way back into the round. fnatic going for a boost here. Now, the boosts haven't been amazing so far. Will they fumble this one? Nailing the jump now. Silent as you like. Third players rotate as well, so they're going back towards A, I believe. Oh, he just hits him.
Chris J hit that?
That's a kind of insane.
Oh, God.
That wasn't through the wooden boards.
No,
either,
that was
right?
straight through the concrete.
Okay, well, that just happened.
Okay, so Golden's not really sure, and well, JW2 caught by Rops.
This is now 5 rounds in a row, by the way. They were 4-0 down. Mousesports apparently don't really play that map as much, but they look very comfortable right now. Boxy's got the bomb, 20 seconds remaining. He nails the last player as well. Very flush indeed on the pick of fnatic here. No whoop once again on that T side. Yet to see an execution, just because mousesports throwing in that a bit of aggression in the previous round did slow them right down.
Yeah, it's interesting as well, worth mentioning, Woxic actually dropped an AWP for a Krieg.
Hits him.
And he hits the shot as well. Golden leg down. And Flush has lost his health as well. These AWPs are just barreling into fnatic. They don't get to start the round with health.
Yeah, that's 7. Double AWP setup. Very effective. No kills found, but They know how much damage they've done at this stage. Incendiary over, trying to deny any sort of boost there on the other side. And speaking of boost, we'll one toward the flower bed. Voxer takes care of that. Bit of a gardener himself. Dropping the smoke, knows there's another player towards short. Trying to stay alive at this stage and does take a few bullets down to 45, but focuses towards long. From 45 seconds here. fnatic will receive the incendiary. They got to hold up for 7 more seconds. Flashbang towards long, so Rob's can challenge, and he's going to go for full long control here. So now they can't be split, they can't be pinched towards the site. It means that Voxer can really focus the AWP towards the site. Flashed off, misses the shot, and they have made access.
Wow, the move from Golden was huge, even as the bomb on his back. With 10 HP, a leg shot would have done, but he jumps, strafes over the tight line. That's the only option Woxic had, given the Molotov that was thrown out by his teammates. It works perfectly. He's gotten the bomb down, he's gotten a frag. He could very well find a second Golden. This is the impact we were talking about. A double kill. Crims will find the third. And now a 2 versus 2 in the afterplank, closing in from both angles. One from Bank, one from Long. Rops and Chris J respectively. Half gone on the bomb. They have kits. It's the frags they need now. Spotted. Closing him down. Crim's playing the clock beautifully. JW in support, and Chris J can't even close the gap. fnatic finally.
Executing nicely, managing to apply so much pressure towards the AWP. He had to fall back towards the bank, and you said it, the impact kills there from Golden were absolutely everything. Crims and JW working in perfect tandem here. Lovely shot to close things out in the hole there. But finally pulling one back has not broken the bank accounts just yet. Chris J back on the secondary AWP. One more buy left here for mousesports. Maybe another with frozen $9,000 here. And they haven't really committed to a set piece as of yet because there's been so much aggression. Voxic presenting it once again. Not as successful as Frozen.
Yeah, that was a very ballsy maneuver, and you feel like a bit of a plum when it doesn't work out.
Sure.
Caught off, very aggressive positioning from Crims. He made sure that he was in a...
Jay still towards the A side of the map, confirming that position's clear. He'll probably rotate towards B now, considering Rops has got all that intel. He'll hold towards playground. There's a smoke down at B. Very well timed smoke as well. Arrogant with the flashbang towards Monster.
And into the side they go. JW's already drawn blood. Frozen's playing passive. He's hoping the shots from Chris J will draw their aim. And it doesn't work out. Brollan's just got them all. Quick double into the site. And Rops, he's a little late on the flank. He will catch Crims, but that's just the last loose thread. There's 4 members of fnatic, and they are hungry to find him. Do chase him.
If you can make sure that you close these maps out when you do have big advantages, that's going to be very important as the day trickles on. 5 maps of Counter-Strike. We've had it before. I think 7 or 8 hours was the fnatic versus FaZe one back in Katowice a few years ago.
Someone's waiting for them. Boop, boop. Frozen's lost all of his health.
Right into it, he did indeed. Well, that hurts a lot. Frozen will be given the AWP. Don't see it on it too often, but let's see what he's made of. Needs to be careful those wall bangs. JW to open things up, finds Chris J. That was in towards middle by the fountain. Got another one here potentially, but Voxic, we know he's fast. Brings it back to a 4-4. Lots of time on the clock here. Flashbang towards middle. Bomb currently sits in T-spawn, so no fast moves coming in from fnatic anytime soon, but they're going to boost behind his smoke, I would say, on the sandbag.
They've been loving this, and they like to kind of leave someone there on top of the sandbags as they continue to maneuver around. He can peek the barrel position. It's very effective, and of course an off angle for a lot of heaven. You can peek over the roof, not people expecting that one, but forced off by the incendiary. It is extinguished, but now he doesn't have his boost. Flusher into the site, he does come in, and Frozen got the info, but he was flashed before he could pull the trigger. fnatic are committing, and that low health AWP is still connecting. Nice work from Frozen. Keeping things level, bomb will be planted, but Rops looking to contest, and he's done well to find the first. In the smoke, he knows another lingers. Can't find Flusher just yet. Defensive maneuvers. Nade just chunks both of them as they retreat.
And the flashes and incendiaries available. That incendiary goes down towards shore, call around done. They'll have no way of fending this one off, and Rops is ready and waiting. There's the incendiary. The defuse should be coming in momentarily, but I like this. What a maneuver.
Did they
going
really?
for the boost. This is not going to be anticipated at all. I didn't see this coming. Can they even see the bomb?
Oh my God.
They can! They work it out though. No boost available anymore. He's lost his teammate. Woxic's on the defuse. Flusher needs 2 frags here. Rops defending. He gets it with the night fire, and he hasn't got time. fnatic. They wrote history at the site, and it's Flusher to do it this time.
From the second they got into that bomb site.
Yeah, that's a galaxy brain play there. My God, Rops looked like he'd done enough. The bomb was planted, the boost comes in, the kill was found. It was still a 2-on-1 to a tragic situation here. No money available. Desert Eagles, a bit of armor. Like we said, a 9-6 half, very possible now after picking that round up. And Carrigan, first player to drop here. Mac 10's out. farming that cash, and Crims has found access towards B.
Yeah, you're not going to get far with USBs. Frozen's defending the B side with one, and well, he's met by a Mac-10. And just one clawed back for Mouse. It was Robs' Deagle just catching the lurk, but he's already gone down. So Armored Deagle and 5-7 likely just going to be looking to keep hold of that and perhaps take a rifle away from any hunting Fnatic members. But that round is still echoing into the next. mousesports shell-shocked.
Yeah, that's the highlight of the half so far. Ex-Fnatic. Christian is connected up, and JW looking to knife him. We haven't seen one yet. This is out on the opportunity to see the frustration there. And here's the replay. Flush up, nothing too special here. Just the Mac-10, farming the cash, keeping it simple, throw him in first. If he goes down, it's not a big deal. And he even run through the...
It's all in your head,
Alex.
Alex.
It's all in your mind, yeah.
It's all in your mind, okay.
Well, final round of this first half. Fnatic on for that 9-6, but the triple orb setup, I beg your pardon, has come out.
The double orbs wasn't working, Henry, but the triple orb might.
Damn, okay.
It is, so we are bound down to the dorp. Couple nades towards the barrel position. Looks like a triple, in fact, actually, towards the pillar. That's often an angle adopted by the AWPer. Robs has lost his life in toilets, and oh, Carrigan's caught out. Just these 1v1s. This is a Fnatic T side when everything's going right. They just take their jaws all across the map at the same time, and they lose absolutely all of them. They, of course, being mousesports. 4-1. Christian's got no health and no hope.
He'll give it his best shot. He'll do what he can here. Pad stats at the very least, but a very convincing finish here for Fnatic in round number 15. Bomb will go down. Chris J will just limp into the bomb site here, hoping to cause a bit of damage, but what a resounding victory that was Fnatic there. 4-0 up, then lost 6 rounds in a row, and then answered back with a perfect streak themselves. First half there with a triple orb set up on the CT side. You don't see it too often, but it didn't work out. We are going to see mousesports swim over to the T side now. We'll see whether they can bounce back. 9-6 deficit, gonna need this pistol in my opinion. No upgraded pistols, but they do have a lot of utility here. 2 smokes, flashbangs and a Molotov, and a nice headshot towards JW to keep things going. And they make their way back towards B. And there's a 4-man stack here from Fnatic. Smoke's going down. Early commitment coming through. Oh, and Frozen's missed throwing up.
They're committing without the smoke.
There's no heaven smoke. Well, for now, it doesn't matter. It's Crims on Monster who's causing damage, but no headshots connect. It's a bit of a nightmare. Crims, however, he does resolve it in the end. My goodness.
Haven't seen them play it in 2020 at all. It's a map that they last played in December of last year at Epicenter.
Yeah, that was very clumsy.
Yeah.
Well, how many days was it since they last?
Officially.
112 official.
So look, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting them not to look at home here. They've taken a risk in this veto. They removed Inferno, which is Fnatic's best map, which Overpass was always going to be leaning in the Fnatic camp.
If I'd have missed that smoke, though, I'd be calling for the cancel. I swear. Like, if you missed a vital part of the strategy, like that upper smoke, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and they might continue to be here as 2 kills are found by that MP9. That will be Brolan and JW applying the pressure once again. 4 SMGs, 1 rifle, working out very well against this force by yet to take really any significant damage. It's now a 5-on-2. The round pretty much over already.
Yeah, nothing Robs and Chris J can do about it, really. Not die to an MP9 would be a nice start.
Talk about that bonus situation they're going to have. There's a full eco coming up next to mousesports here. And they'll probably keep the MP9s up. They don't suffer any casualties. I'll have 4 of them, now 3. See if another kill comes from this Desert Eagle.
Brolan wants his 3rd. He's probably going to get it. Attention drawn elsewhere in the swing. Very effective. Flusher's job finished off by Brolan. And
in towards connector, try and find early frags. It's not a big deal if a couple players go down. They've got a lot of money into the next round. And we'll probably want to get rid of a couple of those MP9s if possible. We'll see aggression from Brolan here. Like I said, just wants to get stuck in.
And nade looks promising. Just waited out by mousesports, but there was a second where that came from, and Crims's bullets are following the nade's trajectory. Good work from Mouse. Carrigan and Rops both finding a frag each, which does, as we said, not necessarily have huge follow-on effects for Fnatic, but does give them a fighting chance to do more. The M4.
Didn't see anything.
He didn't. So if Carrigan was to hit the perfect headshot here, okay, not what he got, not what they get. Now Golden, he knows one of them's low. You can see these little bursty pre-fires. He's just trying to catch them off through the smoke. He throws bullets, and it's Carrigan caught. Nothing the low HP on Rops can do. Golden will find both.
Trying to assert their dominance early on in the game or play a very passive and crossfire mentality. We'll see what comes forward.
They haven't paired the MP9s together. Brolin and Crims are split up here, so I'm going to be interested to how they use them respectively. But to note, Woxic doesn't have the AWP. He opted for the Krieg buy.
Good point. Is that aggressive for sure? Ambitious from Crims. Have a little peek, sure, but he really committed to that. Voxic will take him out, and now trying to pull a kill back. Can a good kill.
Oh, that's a nasty way to go. Brolin was just so procedural with his clears. His jiggle revealed just enough of Chris J. So a 4v4, Carrigan does manage to get under the crosshair of Flusher, so this is going to make things very difficult. Surprise, surprise! JW knife out. Now sent to the grave. Golden straight through the wall, actually claws one back. They go for the boost. We see fnatic get away with this a lot. And Carrigan's no longer on barrels, but he's still exposed, and Flusher's caught him. Get across, they have to overcome the sandbags position. They play this so well, and now from Heaven, he's back up Heaven, and he's found a...
Carrigan did a fantastic job to find that opening, but I just love how Flusher played around this situation. He played off his teammates, picture perfect.
Started off in the water, ended up towards Heaven, closes things out as well, and that all started with 2 MP9s, bear in mind. They lost the first kill, re-aggressed towards Connector, managed to pick up an AK-47, close the round out, and maybe even the map here. They're going to have to enter round 20 with just Desert Eagles as scouts. Carrigan has been hitting some wonderful shots with the weapon, but I'm not sure they're going to break through here. Good timing. Passes him on the reload, and that will find the first kill.
Yeah, was looking good, and Tag perhaps can still shape up for mousesports. It's on to Crims. He's the one to stop this bomb plant, and he's in a pretty damn good position to do it. A 1 deeg from Frozen, maybe Roxas M4 does connect. At a very heavy loss of life, he's down to just 2. No boost for JW on these sandbags, but he can still continue to be an element of surprise. And oh, Rops is so low, but the duck is just enough. More damage this time into Carrigan, converted. Numbers favoring fnatic, extended by Flusher, just Frozen, a Deagle and Kevlar.
Good luck, my friend. They know you're coming from short as well by the looks of things. He nails the first shot, a chance of the second as well. Oh, there it is. Can he do it? The defuse is coming in. If he gets this kill, there's a chance now. The bomb ticking away at some pace. And he assumes it's being defused there. The defuse will actually come through in the end. Very close, good effort. Deagle armor brought it right down to the wire, but fnatic still win the round. Knew he'd won the round. Great stuff from Flusher once again. The watchman from the tower here just spraying them down from multiple positions. Once again, just making it look easy. And that will be 14-6 now. That was the partial buy for mousesports. Running out of time here as they have the AK-47s, the sniper for Voxic, and he's entering towards Connector right now.
There's only fight left in mousesports in map number 1. We need to see it here. This one is looking like it could be done and dusted with a 16-6 scoreline if this one...
Be aware that that's a gap that needs to be filled, and you can see Brolin and Flusher both responding. Brolin's going to be the one on contact, though, flashed in by his teammates, and he does have an opportunity to eliminate the threat. Woxic's gone, has info on Frozen, knows retreat's not an option because his teammate's holding the line, and Flusher and Brolin get the job done.
Carrigan down at 2 HP in that interaction as well. It's a 4 versus 2, I would say. Robs gets a taste as well. Crims inflicts massive damage. Looking for round 15 here. They might have done enough. Smoke's available, flashes as well. They throw one over towards middle. Flasher spots 2, doesn't want to challenge again. Oh, the flash is beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful work. Bombs down, round's over. Chris J with 10 seconds, and down he goes. fnatic just dominating.
Have some faith. This is a best of 5, and there was going to be a gap in mousesports map pool one way or the other. Inferno, fnatic's strength, or mousesports' weakness. Over final reminder.
I just smirked there because I saw Frozen and Rops before we cut to that replay buy into the Kriegs. We know that mousesports have been limiting the amount they purchase it, but when the chips are down, when it gets to overtime, when the game it needs a change up, they bring them out.
And the scout working out again for Carrigan. He has found plenty of kills.
That was his nade as well. Yeah. He did the full dunk, the HE into the scout peak dunk onto the AWP, and now Chris J into the side, and he's found 2. That's the Chris J round we talked about in the pre-match. There's always 1 or 2 every single map, and this time he's just made the B site his.
Well, it opened their weapons at this point, try and pick out some players with them. Frozen still towards middle, and Frozen having a rough game, 8-15. They're not going to win this map, but him starting to line here, a couple of key frags could be beneficial. He doesn't land it. Crims absolutely destroys him with the M.
And that was massive gambles being taken by Mouse, right? Chris literally just walked into the B-bomb side without any tells. We were talking about the attitude of not really caring in terms of about his decision-making, going with his gut. not worrying about the protocols. Well, that's why he is probably one of our players who we've highlighted as an impact.
Expectations.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fantastic way of labeling it right there.
Well, is this the final round? The two Kriegs on the CT side of JW Orb certainly suggest it could be. Frozen bravely makes his way through the flames here, trying to avoid the flashbangs as well. It's not going to slow him down at all. Can he get his first kill? Certainly can. Starting to look better here. First 2 kills for mousesports, with JW will reply with 1 orb shot.
It's like Carrigan just said, go fight. Familiar territory from the round prior. Can they convert in the same way? That's a risky fight to be taken, and JW's orb, it does connect, but through the concrete gives Frozen a second line. Is Frozen going to be anticipating something? I mean, this is an orb duel, right? This is something he's not going to be particularly familiar with taking. If he does strafe into it, looks like he's clearing it.
He's ready. The shot, though. JW doesn't miss many, and that brings it back to a 3-on-2 in favor of fnatic. Rox will go down as well. Voxic looking to keep the dream alive here, but it's looking very unlikely as he'll hold towards long. 3 versus 1. fnatic have done it.
Nice shot. Does eliminate the JW. That was a duel Orc versus AK at range in a wide open long. Bomb retrieved from Woxic, and now a 1 versus 3 to keep mousesports' chances of an overpass victory.
Does he go towards B? Does he knife out and hope for the best here?
It looks like he's moving in that way, in that angle, but as he sweeps toilets, perhaps he's got other plans. 19 seconds, and he's walking straight towards the domain of both CTs. They're playing retake B, hedging their bets.
Gives him his position now. Has to go for the plant, which he'll probably get down, but they're going to swarm him as soon as he does.
Okay.
I like that.
They don't even know he repositioned.
What? They didn't even know. Golden's completely caught off guard. Woxic on for the 1v3. There's one more man to find. It's Crims. Already a double, looking for his triple. And Woxic, he just evaporated off of that bomb plant. Smooth move. And Crims. He'll check this corner. It will just come down to the duel. He doesn't even check. Woxic's done it. Quad kill in the round.
Oh. 30 seconds remaining. He somehow gets the plant through, gets this great shot towards long, and then he repositions. They had no idea. It was Golden that goes down first, leaving Crims in this impossible 1v1 situation. And mousesports keep their head above water for now. The revolver's out. The first round, we're going to see it. The R8.
Check your clocks.
Will this be where it ends?
If he wins it with this after giving away that 1v3 to Woxic right there, we know it was all planned.
So he could get one revolver round. And, well, not today. In fact, JW going down early is a different trend to be discussed at a later date. That's big from Golden. Here comes the impact. Double kill with just the deagle, and suddenly a round that fnatic had no voice in. They can start to be heard across Overpass. He's surely not getting another one. This is ridiculous. Golden with just body shots. He wails on Rops.
How's he alive? Frolan gets away with that. It could all end here. This is surely it now. 4-on-2. Vox still alive. They've got utility in the bomb. He's going to spot at least one of them.
Oh, he can't hit it. Panics. Backs are turned. It's a scary shot. And Woxic into the site. Maybe Mouse can get themselves out of this chaotic nightmare, but Flush has got other plans. Nice jiggle. Finishes off, just chipping away every time Frozen exposes himself.
Oh.
And whoa, I'm feeling exposed after that one. Dirty from Frozen.
And now he's got the bomb and smoked him off. Another chance at the clutch here. The bomb will be planted. Advantage Frozen. Flusher with the Desert Eagle needs to land 1 shot here. Molotov available towards shore. Repositions now. Did Flush spot him? I don't think so.
Smoke's promising.
Oh, the gap is
The
down.
gap. Frozen's won the clutch. Taking it in turns. Vox.
Can fnatic get pushed, right? There are only 6 more rounds in this for mousesports to tie it up.
Yeah.
There have been a couple of chances for fnatic to close it that they've dropped.
You're just frustrating them with this.
This T side from Mouse, and how many hero plays have got them here? It was Chris J who single-handedly just walked B contact.
That's right.
Then we had a 1v3 from Woxic. Then we had a 1v3 from Frozen. If they get even close to 15 here, fnatic are going to feel really hard done by. They're going to be certainly having to reset, even though the victory could very well go their way. And it should. I will reiterate, this should be fnatic's, and caught out. JW wasn't ready for that, and now into the site. 3 quick kills. Voxic's flash enables it all to go down.
Well, a few more twists and turns yet, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like mousesports are here to put up a fight.
Wow.
We have got 1 player remaining, that's Brolan, and their money's going to be ruined up.
Get until it's overtime.
So next round, as Henry said, they're going to get 2,900. They're going to take a save, right?
Yeah.
Unless they want to force by behind this problem.
They will do
Sports to hunt. And mousesports at this point of the game, they probably should just be hunting in a lot of these situations to make the rounds easier for themselves going forward.
A cat and mouse
M4.
game, you could say.
Yeah, and I will remind you now, coming into this one, that Good grief, every round in Counter-Strike can be won, and this one is no different. We saw how close they got with just the Deagles. Now the hero M4 has already drawn blood.
Lovely boost down in the connector, catches off Carrigan. Been a lot of boosts this game, a lot of failed boosts as well. 15-10. mousesports with 4 in a row, looking for 5 here. Chris J, bust over his B site, successfully makes the first decision, and Frozen catches the second as well. That first pick nullified now. B side is there, smoke towards heaven. Removes the vision of the scout, and Crims is in trouble here.
Just like that, mousesports will find another. JW's revolver, though, does he have the lineup? The spin isn't going to get him far. No pressure being applied to Woxic, but he gets the bomb down all the same. This is the player to watch at this point. Well, he was. Rops is just carefully tapped away at his dome. Trimmed his fringe. Rops, ooh, meets the R8 revolver. Damage inflicted, but not converted. And that is 11 ounce. Even if it is clutches and ridiculous 1v1s that come down to the wire at 10 HP.
4 more to take us to overtime. It would be just crazy if they did that.
I still feel like this should just be a matter of time, right?
Sure.
At some point, fnatic will erode and convert their opening pick.
With 2 1 and 3s, it should be done already, but somehow, some way.
Look at them.
The aggression has come back to bite them. Crims will find the first 2, nothing but headshots here. Golden for the 3rd, and he's actually locked him out by the flames. It looks like we're done here. A great effort from mousesports. Gets them back on their feet, but it's 5 on 2, surely not possible.
There's been some spectacular clutches here at EPL, but a 2 versus 5.
Yeah.
I think it might just be a little beyond the realms of possibility. Carrigan's going to try and change my mind. He's walking on up to toilets.
If there was any damage done there, we could start the conversation. Maybe there's a chance. Carrigan goes down, 5 versus 1. Voxic, it's all going to come crashing down. But like I said, a great effort nonetheless.
Yeah, and that's going to do wonders for mousesports. It's going to feel a whole lot better. I will correct myself as well. I said 10-5 half was 9-6. 9 to fnatic. And you can see then the resistance from mousesports has been admirable considering how low this is in their map popularity. Voxic has given it a go though, and looks like what Brolin's holding the perfect line. 16-11, our first map of our grand final, and it goes the way of those that picked it. The punish overpass is fnatic's.